Pro-Vice-Chancellor, learned colleagues, distinguished guests, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, the only way that I can respond to Professor Pankos's oration is with double-dactylic, six-syllable superlatives. This is a wow-fab superical, spec-stupentacular, ultra-remarkable, briltastigorical, awesome tremendous, and glory phenomenous honor. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, any fellow Greenies, because there must be fellow Greenies here. Now, Greenies are people who do not shoot lions and have a bag for life. So, welcome, any Greenies. Woo! Welcome, any non-Greenies. Welcome, any in-betweenies. Welcome those of you that have recycled your Lamborghinis. Welcome those of you hippies with holes in your genies. Welcome those of you inflating your pants with organic green beanies. Welcome those of you that have given up your lattes and your paninis to fit into your boxers and your bikinis. Welcome those of you that have stopped eating your fettuccine and your linguine to keep your tums teeny and your bums weeny. Welcome those of you green warriors with the heart of an eco-Athene. Welcome those of you who want to see the earth set free like a Houdini from the shackles and chains of those naughty non-greenies. You know what I mean? That's the best I can do rhyming with greenie. Thank you. But as Professor Pankos said, I am indeed a bioverse poet. I'm a bioverse poet with biodiverse verse. What could be better? What could be worse? If I wrote you a poem and took out some words, would it work? Would it scan? Could you read it aloud? How would you know what it's really about? An example, a line with a few words amiss. Pink set blue of sea. Pink set blue of sea. That's nonsense to you, and it's nonsense to me. A much better line, I'm sure you'll agree, is pink sunlight set over blue waves of the sea. Each word has its partner, the vowel length sublime. The line doesn't waver in meter or time. Each verb has its adverb, each noun has its place. They make up the whole like the parts of a face. And the reason I'm trying to be so witty is to compare what I recite here to biodiversity. Imagine it as evolution's rhyme, the variety of life, tales told over time, of rivers and grasslands, forests and seas, deserts and prairies, coral reefs, animals, plants, fungi and genes, microbes to whales, and all in between. The millions of species each other sustain. Quite a tall order for humankind to attain. So take note of my stanzas of bioverse verse. If I take out a bit, it simply gets worse. The poem will not function when read or recited, nor will the earth if its systems are blighted. If one thing is removed through destruction or greed, biodiversity's ode is not such a good read. And you know, ladies and gentlemen, that read is not so good for one of the creatures that I wrote and performed about last year as part of the European Green Capital Year. And that creature is the hedgehog, and as many of you will know, the hedgehog has mainly got maybe about 20 years or so left in the UK unless we do something about it. So it really is a creature that is a living on the edge hog. And this is how its thinking goes. I'm living on the edge. I'm an on-the-edge hog, looking for a home in a random pile of logs. And where's the hedge gone that was once around this field? I used to go hang out there for an insect snack or meal. And what about the garden that used to be my nest? It's now garages and carports. I'm so not impressed. All I get to do round here is roll into a ball. I'd roll away from everything. I can't take it all, because my dad's a 2D hedgehog, squashed by a 4x4. My mum, she ate a poison slug, now she is no more. My brother found his way back home, fenced off by wood and wire. My sister's place is ashes now, gone in a garden fire. My uncle, he's flat meat. My aunt, a tarmac stain. My cousin's under concrete. My mate drowned in a drain. And me, I'm on the precipice. I'm running out of time. It's like walking on a tightrope. I'm living on the line. I know I seem quite spiky, but I'm spiked up with emotion. We'll all be gone in 20 years without some hog devotion. I'm a nervy, edgy hedgehog living on the edge. I'm an on-the-edge hog who'd be better in a hedge. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been well supported on my career journey to where I've got to today. And I have to say thank you to my family, to my friends, to my mentors, and indeed to the University of Bristol. I must also thank especially all the young people and children who have supported my poetry over the years, but especially those who have supported a branch of my poetry known as poetry. Now, my poetry contains poems such as "If my house had no toilet, what would I do?" my poem "Planet Pooh," and my poem "Pooh Power." And these poems teach you how you can create energy from your own poo. Now, I know you're going to be very, very disappointed because I'm not going to teach you how to do that today. First of all, we haven't got the time. And secondly, I can see that you're all wearing robes and it can get rather messy. But, you know, there have been two items that have accompanied me on this career journey which are in my psychological bag for life. And they have been passion and perseverance. Now, graduates, you'll be familiar, I hope, with passion and perseverance during the time you spent here at Bristol studying for your degree. And these are two attributes that I believe that you will carry forth with you, with your ambition and your future career, as indeed I have with mine. Perseverance helps us to transform and transport our weaknesses into strength. And passion, you know, seems ridiculous to those that have never felt it. So, never be ashamed, never be afraid, never be apprehensive about using that dogged perseverance and passion to fuel your ambition. And never let anything or anyone dampen them. But most importantly, use them not only to drive that ambition, but please consider using them to protect our planet and to protect the creatures that inhabit it. why don't we remember those creatures with whom we share the earth? And why don't we honour and value their true worth? We wouldn't want our best friends to simply vanish without trace. So let's work together and restore their rightful place. Great green gratitude, Greenies. Have a splendid, marvellous day and a phantasmagorical life. Thank you.